Hello and welcome back to the Audible, the sports show where we cover NCAA and NFL topics. In this video, we're going to be talking about and ranking all mascots in the Big Ten. So Nathan, you ready to get started? This is going to be a great video.
Oh yeah, we're back, baby.
Yeah, we've taken a little break, but we're going to come back. We'll try to get almost close to daily content, get more videos out for you guys.
We're gonna be pumping these out left and right, guys. It's gonna be
left
great.
And right. Awesome. So, let's get started. Big Ten mascots, Nate. Who do you have at the bottom?
The bottom of the bucket. You know, someone has to be last, right?
Yep.
And before I go ahead of this, I'll say that Michigan does not have a mascot.
But wait. But you gotta say in some cases, not having a mascot is better than some of these mascots.
Exactly. It's kind of I don't want Michigan to have a mascot now. A mascot is something that you have for a long time, I think, and you don't want to make a new one. I can respect it, but it's just something. I believe Indiana doesn't have one either.
Yes, Indiana does not have a mascot.
Anyway, so number 12, the Northwestern Wildcat. Okay, this mascot is ugly. Okay, this look at it.
It's pretty ugly.
I have nothing else to say besides that. It is not an impressive mascot.
No, it is not.
Who's your number 12?
My number 12, right? It's got to be Purdue Pete. I can't do it. I really just can't.
This is an outrage.
No, he's just too creepy. I just can't do it. That's all I have to say. Again, I would rather not have a mascot than have Purdue Pete as my mascot.
Oh, wait till you see where Purdue Pete falls on my list, buddy.
I can't wait.
Just wait. Number 11, I got Herky.
Who do you have?
Herky Hawkeye.
Yes.
Iowa's mascot. I don't know. I see what they're trying to do. I don't think it was executed very well. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't really have much more criticism of it. It just doesn't look right. I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't think it's not too high up on mine, but coming in at 11 for me is Indiana. Again, they don't have a mascot. Not much to say about it, but yeah. So going into 10, I have Michigan at number 10 without a mascot, but I have them ranked one higher because didn't they try to do a live Wolverine for a little bit?
They did try to do a live Wolverine.
Yeah, so I give them credit for that, even though that completely failed. I still think I gotta give them a little credit for that, so I just put them one spot higher.
I didn't even put them on my list of the schools without mascots.
Oh, really?
So who did you have dead last then? Because I started at 12.
Well, no, that last was Purdue Pete. At that would have been number 14. Sorry. For me, but yeah.
Yeah, so they had a live mascot. So I'm a Michigan fan, so I know a little about this. They had a live mascot for a couple of years. It was just so ferocious that they couldn't keep it.
Yeah.
Anyway, number 10. For me, this is gonna upset some people. Okay, I have Brutus Buckeye. Okay, he's first of all, I am a Michigan fan, so I'm a little biased, but he is literally a nut. Okay. I moved him up from last, a couple from last because he has some, classic aspect to him or, whatever. Classic football mascot. But you cannot shy away from the fact that Brutus is a nut. And that's not something you can look over. The people at Ohio State, clearly were not, thinking when they made this mascot, not thinking a lot of the things that, their university or whatever, and they made a nut as their mascot, and that makes it very low on my list, but it moves up because of the classical aspect.
Okay, so I messed up. This is my number 10, and my number 10 is Herbie the Cornhusker from Nebraska. This guy, along with Purdue Pete, I think it's a little better pulled off than Purdue Pete, but he's just a little bit creepy.
That is true. He has a little bit of creepiness factor.
He does. And Nebraska also has the little inflatable little red guy. and that guy's not much better.
Well, who's
So
your
yeah,
number
so
9?
so my number 9, just like your number 10, I got Brutus. You got it.
Wow.
It doesn't look awful, but again, you can't rank a nut higher than 9. Just
I
something that
agree
doesn't happen.
completely.
Again,
And
doesn't look bad. Like you said, it's classic, but like it's a nut. That's all you gotta say.
that is all you have to say. Number 9, I have the Penn State Nittany Lion. It's like I think all these now like going up are like not bad anymore. It's
Yeah.
just the Nittany Lion. It it's not like that. It just doesn't seem like that great of a mascot. It's not terrible, but it's nothing special.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah. So number 8, I have the Iowa mascot. So for him, I think like you mentioned this earlier when you talked about him. You see what they're going for, and the hawk is a good thing to go for. I think it's something you could pull off, but I didn't think they pulled off too good.
Yeah, good idea, but not that great execution.
Exactly. Yep.
Number 8, I have the Rutgers Scarlet Knight. Just joined
Yeah.
the Big Ten Conference. 5 or so years ago. It's not too bad. But it's not the best night in the conference, and that's for sure.
Yes, definitely. So yeah.
Number 7.
So number 7, I have Penn State Nittany Lion. Right. Again, you've already said this, but for the Penn State guy, I think he's just a little plain in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a lack of detail. He's kind of just like, I don't know. Like
very
most mascots
bland.
you see, yeah, most mascots you see just have like muscles and stuff. He just kind of looks sad.
Yeah, it looks like a person. Like
It
I
does.
don't. Yeah,
It really does, and that's all you gotta say about it. It just kind of looks like it doesn't embody what a mascot normally is. They're going for a good idea with the lion, but it just doesn't really work too well. And this is probably my cutoff. Everything above this, I probably say, is pretty decent.
Yeah. So my number 7 is the Illinois mascot. I'm not really sure that they use him that much anymore. I think just here in they retired him in 2007. But I think with the feathers and the warpaint, it's a pretty sick mascot. It would be like a March
Yep.
Madness, seeing this guy going up
Oh
and
yeah,
down like
it's
the court.
pretty intimidating. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll get them hyped up. I think it's better than Florida State even if they
Mhm.
still used it, but they don't anymore. So
So yeah. So, at number 6, I have the Rutgers Scarlet Knight. So, him, I think the Knight is a very cool mascot. I think it's something that works for a lot of teams. But, I think they do it pretty well. Again, this is like a mediocre one. I don't think it's bad. But, I don't necessarily think it's amazing or great. So, I just think it's a middle of the road. Nice mascots. They don't have anything really wrong with it.
yeah, I'd
Yeah, so
agree.
what
Number 6, I have Goldie the Gopher from Minnesota.
Yep.
This is just better than the Penn State Nittany Lion. I don't know why I'm comparing them. They're both animals, but like the head is like way more fluffy. It looks like a more traditional mascot, and I think it's just pulled
Yep.
off better.
Yep, definitely.
Number 5, right?
Number 5, yes. So I have the Illinois mascot here, and like you said, it's really intimidating. It looks really sick. It's really cool looking, but again, it's not. They don't use it much anymore, and yeah, it is a really sick looking mascot.
Number 5, I have Bucky the Badger from Wisconsin.
Yes, Bucky.
It's a classic mascot. Doing the push-ups. I've seen him do way too many push-ups
Oh,
against
yeah.
my Michigan Wolverines. When we travel over
Yep.
there, he doesn't look too
Yep,
happy when they go
definitely.
to Ann Arbor, though. But it's a pretty solid mascot in my opinion.
Yes, Bucky is very nice. So, and my number 4 spot, I have Bucky. So, very solid mascot. Looks really nice. The eyes look a little weird to me. I don't know. But he's a very good mascot. They pulled off the Badger really well. So, that would be my number 4.
Yeah, my number 4 is Herbie, the Cornhusker from Nebraska. Okay.
No. Nope. 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 Nope.
Okay, just look at this man. Okay, he has the jeans, the deadlock jeans, and you look how like muscular that hat and that weird ass smile. Okay, the inflatable little red, the inflatable little red. You know that they have. It's creepy. It's classic. It's pure Nebraska.
It really, honestly, nothing embodies Nebraska more than Herbie.
Number 3.
All right. Number 3. All right, top 3. This is what I'm worried about. Is I know 2 you have left, but I haven't seen one on your list so far that I'm really worried that you put that high. But I'll go into this saying my number 3 is Minnesota Golden Gopher. I think the Gopher looks really nice. I think it's pulled off. It's very clean. It's very good looking. And yeah, that's my number 3.
Number 3 for me is Testudo from the University of Maryland in College Park.
Very good
I think
mascot.
It's for a turtle, it's really good. It's a good mascot,
yeah.
not just for a turtle, but just just in general. I think they pulled it off really well. They got little statues of Testudo, and you rub his head for good luck for finals and all that.
Yeah.
But I think it's a really solid mascot.
Yeah, so going into that, I have Testudo at my number 2 spot. Again, you don't see turtles a lot.
Exactly.
So I don't have any other team to compare of what a bad turtle might look like, but they pulled it off really well.
Yeah, if you go to a game there, they're always saying fear the turtle.
Yes.
Maybe if their team was better, I would start to fear the turtle, but no.
Yeah. Overall, I like Maryland with their jerseys. They have the little flag on it. Looks really nice, I think.
Okay, number 2, I'm a Michigan fan, but you gotta respect, Sparty from Michigan State.
You gotta respect him. You really do.
It's a solid mascot. It's
solid. It's a great mascot,
and it would be the best, maybe in the country, but definitely in the Big Ten, if not for this number 1 mascot.
No, all right. So I'll say my number 1 first. It's Sparty from Michigan State. You see him doing those one-handed push-ups, running around the field, hyping up the crowd. No one else I'd rather have on my sideline than Sparty.
Okay. You guys gotta prepare for this, everyone. If you made it this far, you might know what's coming up, but you guys better brace yourselves here. I'm about to go on a little monologue here. Number 1 is from the University of Purdue Pete. Okay, you have him last. I have him first. This has to be one of the biggest differences in our list-making history. Okay, Purdue Pete. Okay, you gotta consider things about, mascots, right? For one, the purpose of a mascot, right, is to get your team hyped up, right? But that's not the case for Purdue Pete.
If I were a kid and my parents took me to a game, I would freak out and cry.
But exactly, that's the great thing about Purdue Pete, because he does not only hype up his own team, he gets in the other team's mind psychologically. Okay, and that's where Purdue Pete really shines. Okay, when you see Purdue Pete, the Purdue players can be conditioned to it, but the other teams, when they see that mascot, they will have nightmares. Okay, they will have nightmares. The next time they play Purdue, they are going to be fearing Purdue Pete because that mascot is creepy as hell, and that's my number 1.
It's a fair point. I just can't take it. It's just, jeez,
best
it's
mascot.
Way too creepy for me.
Best mascot.
I can accept that though. All right, so that is all we have for today for the Audible ranking the Big Ten mascots. We hope you enjoyed, and please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.